Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Irondinos. Today we are taking a look at NeuroVoider, one of this month's Games with Gold. I'm here with Shaun.
Hey!
So, NeuroVoider is a twin-stick shooter RPG set in a cyber-futuristic world. What's your first thought, Shaun?
Looks pretty. Looks very, very pretty. my style of art.
Yeah, I love the art style of this one. I quite like the fact that you was a brain just wandering around at the beginning there. That was quite funny. I quite like the comedy of it, actually. This robot's kind of got that sort of non-caring, sort of kind of humour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's quite funny. I quite like that little dude. But yeah, so these what you're watching, these are the forms you can take.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I can already tell you something. My dashbot didn't look like that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing it has a... So I'm guessing it has a number of parts that can constitute... Word I'm looking for. That can make up the bot, and it changes per playthrough, I guess.
Yes, yeah, 100%. There is upgrades, so you collect what is called scrap when you kill the robots. The elites have the more scrap, I believe. They're the bigger ass ones.
Yep.
And after each level, depending on how much scrap you got, you can switch out for other parts. So there's a vision, which is the main body there. There's your core. There's the transportation, which is obviously your legs. I think there's two sets of guns. This is one of the first levels, I believe. Yeah, this is one of the first levels. I think this is like one or two levels in, so it's not exactly at the beginning, but this is fairly early on.
And that shield you're showing off is one of the three classes. There's one that's on a separate button to your two fires. There's also one that dashes, which is who I picked actually, and one who has a berserker super machine blast, lights up the whole screen with firing. I like a quick dash in this kind of game. Also, it switches the second gun to a slice, like a big sword.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
I did like that. I picked dash to begin with, but later on the firing gets very heavy, and I just couldn't find a way through. So I was getting very frustrated. So I thought, okay, let's play it a bit more reserved, and let's pick this guy who's got a nice big ass shield to protect me. I did find out you pick up sword-like weapons through this, so you can switch one of your guns to the sword on the other characters as well. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the thing on the right there. That's what you got to destroy. They're the reactors.
It's the goal of each level, right?
Yeah. I think there's on average about 2 or 3 that I've experienced on each level. This is one of the first ones, so you only get one. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. As I was playing through, I enjoyed upgrading the weapons and everything. There was something I didn't enjoy, which I'm guessing you're not going to enjoy as well. When you die, you have to start back at the beginning.
Yeah, roguelike mechanics, not my cup of tea, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like I like a structured game where I can defeat set challenges. I'm not a big fan of having to rely on luck when I'm playing, and that's inherent in the roguelite, no matter how they try and balance it. And I also really can't get on board with a game where I have to reset my progress every time I die, because it feels like I might have mentioned it on the podcast once or twice. I get that that's what you did with old games like Super Mario Bros. 1. You weren't going to complete that the first time you ever played it. So yeah, you had to start at the beginning when you lost your 5 lives. But it wasn't different every time you lost all your lives. So,
Yeah.
like, I find that level of progression killer, especially once you spent 6-7 hours in it. Like, this is what happened with Dead Cells. I spent about 6-7 hours running through it. I got through to the, at least like on my second or third playthrough, I got to like the second or third time you actually have to run through. You beat the end boss and you have to start it again. And I lost everything, and I was just like, okay. And I got to a point, because you start off, you can select all these weapons.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was spending 20 minutes like resetting the game just trying to get a good loadout, and I'm like, what the fuck am I wasting my time with this? I wasn't even playing the game, and that's how I feel about roguelites. So while I'm sure I'll get a couple hours enjoyment out of this, I won't ever go into it with an idea that I'm going to play a lot of it or that I'm going to complete it, because I know I won't.
Yeah. Because
I'll get sick of that mechanic of restarting. It's just not for me.
Yeah, no, I'm totally on board with you there. So I've done 3 run-throughs. This run-through was my best run-through, and even after this run-through, I got quite far with this one. But even after this one, when I died, I thought, I've got to find all those weapons again that I really liked, and I was settling on like a real nice. So I had the rocket there, and then I've got this. It's almost like a sniper rifle. It's like a one-shot thing that takes time to recharge, and it's almost like a one-shot kill. So I quite like having that as my second. And I thought, I've got to find all that again, and then load out again, and the loadout screen, even though fun for the first few times, if you've got to do that over and over again, like scrap weapons you don't want, so you get more scrap, and then upgrade, that can get like really frustrating. So yeah, no, I'm with you on that one totally. But everything else about this game I loved. It was just that one thing really.
I got a little bit in before we started. It feels very nice. It's very responsive. It's very quick, very fluid. The music, as you can, that looks fun.
Yeah.
The music is lovely. Like I say, I look at that. I'd love to sit and fight that thing, but what I don't want to do is spend 20 minutes getting up to that thing, fighting it, and then dying, and just in case I didn't get it on the first shot, then having to replay the whole fucking thing to maybe get back to that again, or maybe it'll load the game in a different way so I don't actually fight it. That's my deal with it. It's called the Justice Family. That's so fun. It's so fun. I love it.
I did like this level. This level was a huge blast.
Yeah, so obviously this is a boss fight.
Yeah, I believe there's... it shows you the levels that you've got to go through right at the beginning. I think there's like 5 or 6 of these that you've got to go through. And there's these bonus levels you get that you can sort of skip levels. I believe I showed one of them at the beginning there. And they're on a time limit, so you got to kill all the reactors within a time limit, and then you get a bonus. So that's quite a nice little level upgrades, and you get to pick the level as well. So you get to pick almost the difficulty of each level. So if your health is particularly low and your scrap's particularly low, then don't pick a nice hefty level on the next one. But what's your final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to play a couple hours, go into it with a view of it ain't something I'm going to complete or play heavily, but I will enjoy playing this for a few hours and then I'll move on. What about you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm the same. I'll play it for a little bit and move on. But download it. It's one of this month's games to go, and we'll see you next time. See ya.
Bye.